Hi, welcome back to the next part of Copter modeling. This session will be majorly focused on the controllers, or we can call it as controller or a steering or anything. If you're done with all those things, so I'll just select this base, or else I name it as stamp and duplicate it, move it up. I'll just move it a little bit side so that, because in prior sessions we have seen how to model all this with band and all the stuff. Now we'll try to use the same stuff, but we'll extend it. So I'll go to mesh, separate. If you separate, everything will be separated. So delete all the things because I don't need this one, maybe this one. Careful. Okay, I got something like this. Now I'll select everything, mesh, combine. Now this is a single object. Now you can call it, come to the top view. If you press insert, you can move this pivot all the way here. See, I'm zooming and press insert back. You can use D to modify the pivot. You can do it. Right now I'm happy with it. First I'll do is I'll check it out. I'll move a little bit side. Yeah, I'm happy. Now this is okay. I'm just placing it exactly near the edge of this surface. That's right. Now come back all the way here. If you press F8, component mode, move it all the way down here. That's right. Go back to F8, object mode, Control D, and the axis of mirror is X, so I'll change it to -1 in X axis. Move it here all the way close. You can select both the objects and press F so you can zoom in. If you want, what you can do is that you can just go and mesh, separate, and delete one object. Okay, mesh, separate, then you can select this one, modify center pivot, scale it big. Right, now select everything. If you hold Control Shift, you can add the selection. Okay, then go to mesh, combine, modify center pivot. Now I got this thing. We'll use this here, we'll place it here to make it look like a controller. Now the next one is that I'll create a cylinder. One second, I'm coming to the side view. See, I'm creating one cylinder all the way here, a big one. First thing, change in channel data, change the subdivision axis to 8 and caps to 0 because I don't need any caps. Scale it big. If you want, you can just scale it a little bit more bigger. Right, if you press 3, you will lose the shape, so we need to add some resolution. So go to edge loop tool, add one loop all the way close here and one more here. This is done. Press 3 to check it out. Go to object mode, check it out here, press X. If you hold X, you can snap it perfectly here. Now what I'll do, I'll duplicate this one, move it side, press 1. If you press 1, you'll go to low resolution mode, scale it down. I'm just tweaking it a little bit. F8, modify center pivot, right. Okay, Control D. Now here what I'll do is I'll just go to one mode, F8, vertex. In front view, I'm just selecting this point so that I can push it a little bit out. That's right. Now press 3. So you should get something like this. Right. Now the next thing is I'll select this object and duplicate it. Rotate it in z-axis by 90 degrees. Sorry, not 90 degrees. Come to the side view. Scale it down. Press move tool. Move it all the way. You need to press 3, not 2. Now go to one more vertex. Push it down. I'm happy with it. Object mode. Control D. Scale it down. And scale it very. Push it down. Okay. Then you can select this one. Control A. Push it up. What here I do is I just try to scale it a bit. Okay, it's all nothing is there, it's just you're doing all sorts of funny stuff. Now I'll create a pipe in top view here from this object. I'm happy with it. Now go back here. Always work on 8. This gives me more comfort in controlling it. Scale it down. Move it all the way top here. Come back to the side view. Scale it down. And place it here so that you can see something like this. Now press 3. If you lose the resolution, you can always have insert loops. One here, one here. I'll tumble the viewport so that I can add one loop here and one here, so that you will get some good decent hard surface. Now go to one more. Here you should work on one more, so select this face, select all the alternate faces. You can use Alt and left mouse button to tumble it and then Shift to select it. Extrude. Use this move tool, not this move, extrude move tool. Pull it out and use this red extrude scale tool. Press G, pull it all the way down here. I'm scaling. Now better look into 3 mode. Now if you want to just, now this looks okay. Go to object. Okay. Now once this is done, what I do is that if you check here, this is, so you need to put a little bit of some degrees, let's take some 22 degrees or something else. So it's flat for us. Modify freeze the transformations and always delete the history. Later words, what I did was that I selected one of these things, edit mesh, extrude it, pull it out, G. This is all just like a what we can say, a small controller where it gives all the information and all this stuff, and monitor style of stuff. So scale it down, G. Okay. Now G. Pull it out, X-axis, G, one more G. Okay, if you press 3, you lose some shape here, no problem. Go to insert edge loop tool, add one loop all the way here and here. I don't want any loops here because I don't want to lose my shape here, so I'll add my loops here on this controller. So zoom in here, add loops here, some here. Okay. If at all you want something else, go to face mode, this one, extrude, scale it down, press G, push it inside. If you lose the shape, no problem. You can add always loops. Insert this loop tool, add a loop here. See, I'll zoom in. Okay, one more here. Okay. So you can carry on with adding a lot of other information. So here, if I add a loop, it will stretch all the way from here. I'll show you. See, it's going all the way down like this. Okay, I don't want it. Undo. I'm happy with it. You can go on add a lot of other information, but as of right now, I'm happy. So delete the history, mesh combine, modify, center pivot, move it all the way here, rotate it down, I'm placing it something like this, where it's attached to this object. I'll zoom in because you can see this is small inner sphere, inner cylinder. I'll just see that clearly. Link to this object. Now I'll do a little bit of funny bits, so I'll create one more cylinder. You see. Perspective view, scale it back. Always 8. I don't want any gaps. Press 3. Loops. Very closely. Zoom in. Object mode. Bit of scaling is needed. You can see here. Control A. Okay. I did. If you see the trial version of the image which I added a lot of things. Added a couple of more bits here and something else like a big screen and all that stuff. If you want it, you can add to it, but it's up to your creative work. So hope you enjoy this session. If you missed something, check this video a couple of more times, go through it, you will get it. But as of I know, if you've done all the other 3 or 5 or 5 parts of physics, you should get this one. Okay, so we are done with the copter modeling. In the next session, we'll see that we'll try to apply some textures and some ambient occlusion, high definition rendering. See you in the next session. Bye.